What's up, my peeps and peepettes? This is your King Red is Power here at the review station, continuing forward with the Saban's Power Rangers movie action figures entitled to the 6.5-inch Legacy Collection. And here we have the Pink Ranger, or should I just say Kimberly. So, before we take a look at the action figure at hand, let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging, which is already front and center here. And as per take of every single video review, when I can, I must go through it first and foremost. So here we go. So we got the Power Rangers logo right there, limited edition. We got the Build a Megazord figure there, which is showcased as the movie Megazord. Got a nice image of the Pink Ranger, and I could have sworn I've seen this before as a poster, this image here. I'll have to go back and look. We got the Saban's Power Rangers movie logo down here. We got the exclusive Toys R Us sticker right there onto the back of the packaging. And here we got the Build a Megazord in a more upscaled look with all the Rangers pinpointing what certain parts they come with to build the said Megazord. And then we got the Rangers here and Alpha 5. And I keep forgetting that Alpha 5 is one of the figures to come in this Build a Megazord series. So there you have that. That's it for the packaging. I've got some things that I really want to express like right now about this figure before we move onward. And you will notice that she does have two left kneecaps. Or going by her preference side of view, it's actually two right kneecaps. This would be her right leg. This would be her left leg. But in this case, she has right kneecap and then another right kneecap. You can see it. You know, I'll bring it up so you can see it some more. Let's get this focused in there. Yep. You notice that gap right there. Yep. Bandai America at their best. Screwing up on the assembly. So, yeah, this is already going to be a mess. It doesn't really have any counteraction with the figure, or it just doesn't look right from up close, but far away you won't notice it. It's not really going to hurt the figure's balance, as you can see. When she's standing up straight and both feet on the ground, she's just like the Yellow Ranger, pretty stable. And I have heard from recent feedback on the Yellow Ranger review that I'm not the only one experiencing any quality control issues with the female Rangers, as it seems to be a common issue with the female Rangers in this line. They seem to have some very loose legs or very weak ab crunch systems. Like, I mean, it's really like wobbly like this. Yeah, and that's probably going to knock her out of position to where she'll stand just fine now, so I shouldn't have done that. Now I got to take a moment to reset the legs to a certain point and test it. Yeah, she's fine. Okay, so basically I've gone through the problems with the figure that I've got. Be forewarned, I'm sure I'm not the only one that's going to have like double kneecaps. When it really comes down to it, they are cased in these very nice open window packaging, so take a good look at your figures, which I failed to do. But to, you know, tell you guys the truth, in all honesty, I didn't buy these figures in person. I ordered them online from Toys R Us's website when they were first available. So, you know, it was a big toss-up anyway. Anything could have happened. It was a 50-50 chance, and I did pretty good with my purchase, but Pink Ranger unfortunately had to suffer from one flaw that just, well, you know, I'm not going to say it kills the look. It's just something that shouldn't be there. Let's just put it that way. So anyway, with that said, let's go ahead and get to Kimberly. So she is a nice figure, just like the Yellow Ranger. Basically the same body mold, just different color scheme and different head sculpt. And that's basically it. She does have the nice, very much the closest to being similar to her actual television counterpart from the original series. I mean, that's pretty close. It's not going to get any closer for a modern era Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. But I'll show you a quick side-by-side comparisons with the original. So here's then, and here's now. And yeah, you can see, I mean, the likeness is right there. I mean, it's basically the same design, just more modern looking here, and very retro here, which I do like. So, you know, it's not really night and day. It's just two differences, two different worlds. So, yeah. Anyway, with that said, let's get to the articulation. We do have the standard swivel head for the legacy figures. Again, I wish this was a ball joint. Hinge joint for up and down movement at the neck. We got a ball jointed shoulder here on a nice ratcheting system, or should I say shoulders, not shoulder, so I meant plural. So yeah, they're both on nice ratcheting joints, so unlike the Yellow Ranger, they're not loose at all. Got a nice rotation there. Got your additional bicep swivel cut. Yep, there's that. Single jointed elbows, common thing for female action figures. We've got the ball jointed wrists. We got the nice swivel cut that's in the front position of the ball joint. So there you go. It's on par with SH Figure Arts. We got the limited ab crunch feature. So there's that. We got the swivel cut at the waist section, which is nice. We got ball jointed legs for up, back, about that much. Back to the normal stance because of the sculpting of that ass. And then we got the split going on here. We've got a swivel cut at the thigh section. We got double jointed knees, which I'm not complaining about. And we got the hinge joint for up and down movement at the feet. And then, of course, there's the additional ankle rocker pivot, which is somewhat of just a basic swivel cut with the sculpting of these small feet. Which are high heels, by the way. They are. Someone told me that. So, they're not... I'm not entirely sure what I was going to say. They're not... disproportionate, I guess. They're meant to look this way. That's really going to do it for the action figure. So let's go ahead and take a look at her two and only accessories that she comes with. Wing A and Wing B. Yeah, these are the wings to the movie Megazord. Now, why does she come with the wings to the Megazord instead of a limb? Well, think about it. These are the wings. And these do come from the Pterodactyl Zord themselves, so yeah, I give it away. I mean, it makes sense. So anyway, what you can do is if you've got the Megazord, or somewhat of the Megazord, there's these big open areas down here that you want to peg them in. Kind of tight on mine, but hey, that means they won't come out very easily. And there we go. Now we got the Megazord, somewhat. Still missing that right leg. And hopefully Black Ranger will get here very shortly so I can stop saying that. But there's your good size comparisons between the Pink Ranger and the movie Megazord. So let's bring back in Mighty Morphin Pink Ranger for a side-by-side comparisons. And then just because, let's bring in movie Red Ranger so you can get a good look between the male action figure and the female action figure in the line. Go ahead and wrap this up. Can I recommend this action figure? Absolutely, on two terms. One, if you are a completionist, and two, if you're into the movie concept and you really need these figures that badly to complete your legacy collection, or should I say, to carry on with your legacy collection, because this line isn't ending anytime soon. At least I'm hoping for that. So that's going to do it. Questions or comments, you know what to do. Hit it down below in the comment section of the video. If you like today's video review, don't forget to hit that like button. If you didn't like it, well, you have any option freely to hit that dislike button. Either way, I'm still getting notified by YouTube. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see other video reviews similar to the one you're seeing here today. From the reviewing station, this is your King Rated Power signing off, saying thank you very much for watching this, and I'll see you guys whenever you see me.